Indiana's news leader. Eyewitness News Night Beat starts now.
An Indianapolis man is in jail tonight, arrested in the death of his 5-month-old son. Good evening, I'm Jenny Runovich. Police arrested 22-year-old Corey Wallace after a 6-month fire investigation. His home caught fire back in February, and it appeared at the time that baby Jensen died inside. Well, now investigators say that is not the case. Eyewitness News reporter Emily Longnecker has the story.
The night of the fire, Corey Wallace told investigators that he tried to get back in this house to save his infant son, but the fire was so great he couldn't get to him. Now court documents allege that the baby was already dead before the fire started, and his father is responsible. In his mugshot, Corey Wallace has his infant son Jensen's name tattooed on his neck. The same baby investigators now say Wallace neglected, causing the 5-month-old's death, and then tried to cover it up by setting the baby's nursery on fire to make it look like the child died in this fire from this past February.
There's two sides to every story, but I mean, it sounds pretty cut and dry.
Neighbors like Christine Lynch remember the night of the fire and how quickly rescue crews got here.
And I thought setting really don't add up, because for the quickest time that they got down here, the fire trucks and everything, and as quick as they got that baby out, there was no reason that baby shouldn't have made it.
According to court documents, Wallace gave, quote, multiple versions of what happened that night, eventually admitting he accidentally dropped his son on a hardwood floor. Court documents show Wallace told investigators he, quote, freaked out and didn't know what to do, so he put his son in his playpen, checking on him hours later, and found him dead. Quote, he stated he again freaked out and didn't know what to do. Then, quote, later in the evening, he decided to start a fire in JW's room. Investigators say x-rays of the baby also showed he had 2 broken ribs, one that was an older injury and another still healing. The examiner also found, quote, abrasions and small cuts on the baby's back, neck, and scalp. Investigators say Wallace admitted during fights with his wife he would, quote, snatch the baby from his wife during fights and say, quote, I don't know my own strength. For neighbors like Christine Lynch, just learning the details.
And that's horrible. I mean, my heart breaks. I mean, that's horrible to know that happened this close.
This isn't the first time Wallace has faced charges involving the neglect of a child. Court documents show that at the time of the fire, when baby Jensen died, that Wallace was already here on house arrest stemming from a conviction in Marion County for neglect of another child that he also fathered. In Muncie, Emily Longnecker, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.